Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. In this video I'm going to show you how I made this little beanie here. Isn't she so cute? Disclaimer, I'm sick, so my voice may be a little off in this video. I'm sorry about that. Some of my friends have been trying to learn how to crochet this year, so I made this tutorial with them in mind. This is the vibe I'm going for, by the way. All inspiration from Pinterest. It's super beginner friendly and winter friendly if you ask me. Basically in this project all you will need to know is how to do a slip stitch, half double crochet, how to chain, and that's it, literally. And if you don't know how to do that, I will show you how to do it, but I will also put some videos in the description that show you step by step how to make those stitches, so don't worry, this is super easy, honestly. Also, I'm obsessed with this color combo. Someone told me that it's giving Harry Potter and I have to agree. For this project I used 100% extra fine merino wool. Is it necessarily the yarn that I recommend for this project? Not necessarily. I feel like you could use any type of yarn for this beanie. I also used this crochet hook right here. It's a 5mm hook. Other than that, I used one stitch marker, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the tutorial. I hope you enjoy. To start off, we're going to make a simple knot like this. We're gonna make a knot that we're going to secure with the hook like this. After that, you want to chain two. So grab the yarn, pull through the hole, grab the yarn and pull through the hole again. So you have 2 chains, and all we're going to do now is we're going to make 8 half double crochets into the very first hole here. This small hole here, we're going to make 8 half double crochet inside. To achieve that, you yarn over. You insert your hook inside the hole here. You yarn over and you pull through the hole. So you're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and you pull through all 3. And that creates my first half double crochet. I'm going to place 1 stitch marker into this V that was created, just to remind myself that this is my first half double crochet and this is where I'm going to make a slip stitch at the end. I do that because I always get confused. And then I'm gonna continue with my half double crochets. So this was the first one. Second one, I yarn over again, insert my hook, yarn over, pull. I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull, yarn over, pull through all 3. 1, 2, 3. So these are my 8 half double crochets. Now I can pull this little tail that I have here to close the gap. And now I have some sort of small circle. All we're going to do now is slip stitch right where the stitch marker is. So I can remove the stitch marker now. And I'm going to slip stitch right here. To slip stitch, you insert your hook, you yarn over, you pull, and then you pull again through the other hole. And now you have your first small circle. I'm going to make 2 rows of each color before I change colors, but if you want to make 1 round for each color, then you will want to change colors here, but I'm not changing colors. So next step, we're going to chain 2. Chain 2 like this. 2. Now we're going to work in the other way, so I'm going to turn my work to face this way. And all I want to do is place 2 half double crochets into each of our 8 half double crochets that we previously made until the end. So basically you will have 16 half double crochets all the way around. This V here represents the slip stitch that we just made, so it's not a half double crochet. I'm going to start in this one, which represents a half double crochet. I'm going to place 2 half double crochets inside of this V, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull, yarn over, pull again. And once again, I'm going to place my stitch marker inside that first V, because then it makes it easier for me to slip stitch. There we go. And then I'm gonna make another half double crochet into the same hole, so here. So that's 2 half double crochets into this hole. We're going to keep making 2 half double crochets inside each stitch until the end. So 1 and then 2, then 1, 2. So this is the last one. I'm gonna make 2 half double crochets inside of it. So I made the first half double crochet inside this last stitch. I'm gonna make the second one, but then I'm going to change colors. So we're going to start the half double crochet by yarning over, inserting our hook, yarn over, pull. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Normally we will just yarn over and pull, but we're going to change colors. So with my 3 loops on my hook, I grab my second color, which is this yellow one. I place it on my hook like this, and then I pull through the 3 loops. And now we're going to work with this yellow one. And I'm going to cut the brown yarn. And I'm going to leave a small tail so I can just work with it to prevent it from unraveling. So cut. We're gonna set it aside for some time. And now we're going to work with the yellow yarn. We're taking the small tails along. All we want to do now is to slip stitch where our stitch marker is. If you want, we can count, and you will see we have 16 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 16 stitches, which is perfect. That's what we want. So now I can remove my stitch marker, and all I want to do is make a slip stitch with my yellow yarn. So I insert here, yarn over, pull, and pull again. Now we have a slip stitch, and we're going to chain 2. So 1 and 2, and then we're going to turn our work like this. And now for the next round, what you want to do is place 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, then 2 half double crochets in the second one, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets. That's a pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2. Obviously this stitch, slip stitch doesn't count, so this is the first one that we're going to work inside. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull, yarn over, and pull again. And that creates my first half double crochet, and I will place my stitch marker back And now in the second stitch, I'm going to place 2 half double crochets. I'm taking the small tails along with me so they can be tucked inside my work. So 2 half double crochets inside this stitch. Then in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet. And 2 in the following one. You continue this pattern all the way around, and at the end you should have 24 stitches. So I'll meet you guys at the end of this round. I think I can cut my tails now. They are tucked in. I just pull a little and then I cut them. And then I pull back so my initial shape comes back. And now I can keep going. I've reached the end of my round, and like I said, I'm doing 2 rounds for each color. So I'm going to slip stitch where the stitch marker is. And there we go. Now I'm going to chain 2. Turn my work to face the other way. Now what we want to do is place 1 half double crochets in the first 2 stitches, then 2 half double crochets in the third one. So it's going to be 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 all the way around. So first one is going to be here. Place your stitch marker. Then second half double crochet, and then 2 half double crochets here. Then 1 1 2. You keep going, and at the end of this round you should have 32 half double crochets done. I'll meet you guys at the end of the round. I'm at the last stitch. I'm going to place 2 half double crochets here, but we're going to change colors again. So first half double crochet normally, and then second one I stop here with my 3 loops on my hook. I'm gonna cut the yellow one, set it aside, grab the second one, place it on the hook, and then pull like this. And then I'm going to use that to make my slip stitch where the stitch marker is. Slip stitch. There we go. Then chain 2 and turn to face the other way. For our next round, we're going to make 3 half double crochets in the stitches and then 2 in the 4th stitch. It's going to go like 1, 2, 3 and then 2. 1, 2, 3 and then 2. I think you can see the pattern now. At each round we increase. So I'm gonna place my first half double crochet here. So here I have placed 3 half double crochets in the first 3 stitches, and in the 4th one I'm gonna place 2. So that's the pattern, 3 half double crochets then 2 all the way around, and at the end you should have 40. You keep doing that and I'll meet you guys at the end of this round. I finished this round. I'm going to remove my stitch marker and place a slip stitch here as usual. Then chain 2, turn to face this way, and now we're going to continue the same pattern, but this time we're going to place 2 half double crochets in the 5th stitch this time. So basically you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 half double crochets in each of the first 4 stitches, then 2 in the 5th one. Basically same pattern, just this time it's gonna be in the 5th stitch. So first half double crochet, there we go, we have our 4 half double crochets. Then in the 5th one we're going to place 2, Again, I have made 4 half double crochets, so in the 5th one I'm going to place 2. So we're going to continue this pattern all the way around, and at the end we should have 48 half double crochets. At the end of the row, I'm gonna place my last 2 half double crochets, and then I'm gonna change colors. So 1, 2, and then we're going to change colors. I think you're starting to see the pattern now. Switch colors. Remove the stitch marker. Slip stitch. Chain 2. Turn. And now we're going to make 5 half double crochets, then 2. So it's going to be 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 2. So I've made 5 half double crochets, and then I'm gonna make 2 in the 6th one. So that's the pattern for this round, and at the end we should have 56 half double crochets. Depending on the yarn you're using, you may want to stop increasing after this round, but our goal is to reach like 6 inches, which represents like the diameter for an adult head. But I am nowhere near that, probably because of the yarn that I'm using. So I'm gonna keep going, keep increasing until my work is a little larger. But basically that's gonna be the same pattern. Like we have made 5 and then 2. So next round I'm gonna make 6, then 2. And basically we keep increasing at each round until we are satisfied. But if you are satisfied after this round, then we're gonna stop increasing basically. But for now I'm gonna keep increasing until my work is a little larger, and then I'll meet you guys again for the rest of the tutorial. So my base circle has reached roughly around 6 inches, which should fit an adult head. So I'm going to stop increasing now, and all we're going to do is keep making half double crochets all the way around, but this time with no increase. So basically that's gonna be the pattern until we reach the length that we want for our beanie. But basically you just keep making half double crochets. Right now I'm gonna change colors before I do that. So I have slip stitched, chain 2, turned, and now all I'm going to do is half double crochets all the way around, like this, all the way until I'm satisfied with the length of my beanie. And that's pretty much the pattern for this beanie. The trickiest part was obviously the increases, but then once that is done, the pattern is pretty straightforward. Half double crochets all the way around. Alright guys, I am satisfied with the length of my bonnet. You can see this is where the seam is, and I have made 21 additional rows without increases. So I'm at the end. I have made my last half double crochet. I'm gonna connect it here once again with a slip stitch. After my slip stitch, I'm going to fasten off. So you just chain one like this. You cut the yarn and you pull. Obviously, you can keep going to make it longer, and then you will be able to wear it by folding it, basically by creating like a brim. All we want to do now is to tuck this little tail in using a yarn needle. Insert this in the yarn needle and then you make it pass through your work to hide it. Other than that, we are officially done with our beanie. It was a super quick and super easy project, and I'm excited to see what you guys create. This is it guys. I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial on how I made this beanie. I hope your beanie turned out as beautiful as mine, and if it did, please tag me on Instagram if you post about it. I would love to see your creations. I'll put my Instagram right here. As always, don't hesitate if you have any questions whatsoever to drop them in the comments or to send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll try my best to answer you. I'm sorry, I'm just so obsessed with it. I can't stop showing it to the screen. Other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.